Venkateshwara is one of the most powerful modern day incarnation. Incarnation happened in Kali Yuga. Vishnu came down to Seshadri and Bhudevi took birth as Bhatmavati, and they got married and stayed in the planet Earth with the body at least for 200 years and created a beautiful kingdom, blessing the devotees with wealth, health, all the auspicious things. Decided to stand in Tirumala. Venkateshwara's Murti is his very body. It just became stone, that's all. That's why it is life size. The very body, how he is standing, he just became Archavatara. Archavatara means the incarnation to receive all the worship and devotion of the people. So the Srinivasa became Archavatara, standing in Tirumala and gracing the whole world, whole universe, showering wealth, health, and all the spiritual benefits.
Now that we have understood who is Bhagavan Krishna, let us understand some of the powerful cognitions that we will be learning today. So first, we'll understand the sacred science of the Bhava Samadhi Darshan. We'll understand about Bhagavan Venkateshwara and the powerful cognitions about wealth and abundance. What is blocking our wealth from manifesting, and ultimately how to manifest wealth and abundance.
And we will be learning this through the 4 padas, which are mentioned in the Agamas. So the first is the Kriya Pada, which raises the electromagnetic force of your existence and connects you with God. Then the Charya Pada, which is the lifestyle of living enlightenment, where the Jiva, the self, connects with all the dimensions of the world. And then the next is the Yoga Pada, which raises your Kundalini and connects you with Paramashiva. And then the Jnana Pada, which brings Paramashiva in your being and makes him manifest in you.
So how will you be able to achieve all of this today? First, by listening, by internalizing, and by manifesting the cognitions and with darshan and diksha of Bhagavan Venkateshwara manifesting through the Supreme Concept.
So now let us see a small introduction of what exactly is the Bhava Samadhi Darshan, the science behind the Bhava Samadhi Darshan.
So what is Samadhi? Samadhi means one with the source. Bhava means attitude or aspect. So Bhava Samadhi means being one with the source through this aspect.
And the aspect or the bhava that you choose, that bhava being one with the source, samadhi is Bhava Samadhi. And knowing the aspect bhava is the ultimate adi, and being in oneness with that is Bhava Samadhi.
Let's understand the science behind the Bhava Samadhi Darshan. The first thing that we need to know is that divine cosmic are real. They manifest from Kailasa, the enlightened time-space zone, through deities and incarnations. And divine cosmic beings manifest through the Archavatara, the deities in temples, and through the Bhava Samadhi Darshans in the Nijavatara, the
And The Baba Samadhi also awakens your Kundalini Shakti, which is the latent potential energy in each and every one of us. And this awakening of Kundalini Shakti results in the manifestation of extraordinary abilities, such as the third eye awakening, the ability to have remote vision, then the body scanning, and many other powers such as levitation, teleportation, much more.
And this influx of superconscious energy physically slows down the aging process and improves immunity to disease. With increasing levels of coherence, the whole brain becomes alive, turning into a superconductor of conscious energies that heals, empowers, and transforms our lives.
And when you have a darshan or even a glimpse of any divine being, or enlightened being, that brings a lasting transformation in you, cleansing the karmas of lifetimes and raising you to the next level of super consciousness. And that is like hitting a reset button on your being.
And during the Baba Samadhi darshan, our neurons mirror that of the avatar. The mirror neurons activate and process all the observed movements or information of the avatar just by seeing. That is, our entire body, silently and without movement, recreates what is happening distances far away, experiencing the superconscious energy radiated by the avatar.
So now let us learn more about who exactly the supreme point of Hinduism is. The one who, out of his extreme love and compassion, is giving us this pure and great science of Baba Samadhi Darshan.
The supreme concept of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasanidanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, is the reviver of Kailasa, a macrocosmic ancient Indolite Hindu civilizational nation, and the supreme concept of Hinduism, 1008 incarnation of Paramashiva as per Hinduism, and is recognized by his predecessors, who are enlightened masters and adepts. The supreme concept of Hinduism has made the science of power manifestation, yoga, and temple-based universities as a lifestyle for humanity.
And the supreme point of Hinduism is also ordained as the 233rd Guru Mahasanidanam of Kanchi Kailasha Sarvajnapeetham. Then the incumbent emperor of Suryavamsha Sarangi Samrajyam, the present 293rd Jagadguru Mahasanidanam of Kailasanath Shyamala Pita Sarvajnapeetham, and the present Mahamandaleshwar of the Mahanirvani Akada, which is the largest apex monastic order.
And the supreme concept of Hinduism is the 1008 Acharya Mahamandaleshwar of the Adalakada, is the present 23rd Guru Mahasanidanam of the Dharma Swargapara Aruna, and has been elected as the supreme concept of Hinduism by a congregation of over 1,000 Hindu leaders.
And the supreme point of Hinduism is also revered as a teacher of Hinduism, the most prolific, most viewed, read, and watched. He has authored 300 books and 10,000 articles in which are English, Tamil, and Sanskrit, and these have been translated into over 50 languages with over 1,000 titles. And over 20 million copies of these books and articles have been sold, read, and downloaded by millions all around the world. And the Supreme Point of Hinduism has also given over 10,000 hours of discourses for humanity and has enriched and enriched over 1 billion lives digitally. And he is respected as a commentator of all sacred scriptures such as Upanishads, Bhagavad Gita, Shiva Sutras, Brahma Sutras, Yoga Sutras, Ashtavakra Gitas, Jain Sutras, and much more.
And the supreme concept of Hinduism is revered as a teacher of Hinduism, the most awarded, internationally recognized Hindu leader, the reviver of 108 ancient Hindu sampradayas, including the Rudraganyas, Rudras, Rishis, Rishikas, Vaidavas, Vairavis, and Sannyas, and is the establisher of the world's largest Hindu university, Kailasa's Nithyananda University, with satellite campus over 150 countries. The Supreme Court establisher of 1,000 plus Kailasa enlightenment ecosystems, and is the founder and reviver of 1 million Talmud scriptures of over 20 books. So now, with this, let us enter into manifestation of the extraordinary Shaktis, the extraordinary powers of Paramashiva. Let us first understand what are Shaktis and how we can also manifest Shakti.
Yes, so today the Balasins and Nithyananda the yogis and the initiated disciples of the Supreme Font of Hinduism will be demonstrating and sharing with all of you the extraordinary Shaktis awakened in us through the Diksha by Supreme Font of Hinduism. And in today's Baba Samadhi Darshan, all of you will also be receiving the initiation into all of these various Shakti, like third eye reading, which is seeing with eyes blindfolded, and many other powers. And for those of you who might be wondering where exactly is the third eye located and how the third eye works, the third eye is actually a cosmic browsing center located between the brows, which upon initiation, one can effortlessly express powers and see through the third eye just as you would with your two eyes.
So now let us understand.
So let us understand what exactly are Shaktis and how they manifest, what is their source, and much more.
So manifesting powers, Shaktis, as described in the Vedas and Dhammas, are described as a system, method, and science for human beings to explore the various possibilities and powers and have access to various states of consciousness. The Shaktis manifest from the fundamental cognition that you are divine and that you need to manifest the divine. Not that you are a man and that you need to manifest and reach the divine. And in the words of the Supreme Font of Hinduism itself, here the foundation is you are Paramashiva. Your unmanifested recognizes that you are Paramashiva. And even if you have not yet manifested, understand that that is why what Paramashiva is revealing through this body and through the system, through this methodology, any samyama you do on powerful cognitions, you manifest only Shaktis, powers, not siddhi.
And some of you might have heard the term Siddhis as a very common term used for any type of external manifestation. So let us look at the difference between Shaktis and Siddhis. What is the exact difference between Shaktis and Siddhis? So Shakti is expressed from the space of enlightenment as a side effect of feeling connection with the divine and high integrity with the